Ego when I start looking at my stuff and material thing, is I forget that I'm just an idiot. We get sometimes. Nah, man, we gonna get him, man. What you talking about? Start talking crazy. Like kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I told the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
Floyd Mayweather is fighting Mike Tyson is crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Because they're both really old.
I think it's horrible.
And they both got beat by Paul brothers. And they both got beat by Paul brothers.
Who's buying that?
Mike Tyson has finally made his first public appearance since announcing the blockbuster exhibition against Floyd Mayweather. And it turned into a viral moment with YouTube megastar MrBeast.
And then right here. Big smiles, awesome fight, grit. Nice. Awesome. Amazing.
The legendary heavyweight couldn't resist throwing one of his trademark punches, leaving MrBeast doubled over on the floor, while Tyson laughed hysterically. Even though the punch was just a tame taste of what Tyson is known for, the YouTuber quickly crumbled to his knees, showing just how much power the 59-year-old still carries. Fans immediately flooded social media, stunned by the sight of Tyson casually showing his force on one of the biggest internet personalities in the world.
I'm gonna take a punch from Mike Tyson. Whenever you're ready. Oh.
Tyson's playful punch might have been a joke, but it also served as a reminder of why the world is buzzing about his upcoming clash with Floyd Mayweather. At 59 years old, Tyson continues to draw headlines and capture attention the way few athletes can. His decision to take on Mayweather has divided the combat sports community, creating debates everywhere, from fight analysts to fellow fighters to fans who never imagined the two icons would share a ring.
You're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one. He came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking crazy. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that?
Logan Paul, who has his own experience facing Mayweather in an exhibition, didn't hide his thoughts about the Tyson fight. He claimed he already knows just how wild the showdown will be.
Floyd Mayweather is fighting Mike Tyson is crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Because they're both really old.
I think it's horrible.
And they both got beat by Paul brothers. And they both got beat by Paul brothers.
Who's buying that?
Logan believes the entire event will be pure chaos because of the personalities involved. With Tyson's ferocious aura and Mayweather's calculated showmanship, Logan insisted this fight will be one of the most bizarre and entertaining spectacles boxing has ever seen. For him, it's less about who wins or loses and more about the unpredictable madness the matchup is guaranteed to create.
He's gonna walk in there again.
I don't know.
He looks so sad.
Do you want to know what's gonna happen? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. First and foremost, obviously, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are both just robbing the bank. They are collecting a paycheck, as they should, because they're both legends who worked their whole career,
respect to them,
to make this amazing brand for themselves, known as like the best fighters in the world. And now they get to cash in on it in the later part of their life. Run that. Hold on a second. No. You hold on a second. The only thing is they both got beat by Paul brothers, right? So I think their brands were hurt, dude. And now less people care about
Why do I gotta
fights.
be here?
But not everyone views the fight as harmless entertainment. Former heavyweight king Lennox Lewis shared his honest view, making it clear he doesn't think the fight is a real sporting contest. In Lewis's eyes, this is more of a business venture than an actual test of boxing skills. He respects both men's legacies, but emphasized that it's about money and spectacle rather than genuine competition. Lewis even suggested that Mayweather would never take part in something where he could face real danger. To him, it's a carefully crafted event designed to draw attention and cash, not to determine who the better man is inside the ring.
I think it's just business. I think it's, it's smart business. You got two great fighters with great social media. I got you. So it's a great matchup.
Is this something intimidating for, Floyd to get in the ring with someone that big and
that could, you know, obviously punch really hard. I know it's a different time, but.
No, well, I don't really take the fight that serious. I mean, I'm sure Floyd wouldn't step in the ring with a man that is gonna knock him out or try and hurt him.
While Lewis questioned the competitive value, others have been more curious about Tyson's motivation. Reports revealed the real reason Tyson agreed to fight Mayweather, and it wasn't just about money. Tyson admitted that boxing gives him purpose. Even at his age, he finds energy and meaning in stepping back into the spotlight. For Tyson, training, preparing, and entertaining the fans are what keep him going. Critics call it controversial, but Tyson himself views it as staying alive in the only way he knows how, through boxing. Speaking of the fight, he said, "This is gonna be some good stuff." Tyson added regarding his fight against Mayweather, "I'm already 3 fights in to my return now, so I've already got over all my jitters and stuff, so this is gonna be the best one." Not everyone shares Tyson's enthusiasm though. Former UFC champion Daniel Cormier was blunt in his reaction. He admitted he simply doesn't understand the fight. To him, the matchup makes little sense competitively. Cormier questioned why fans would want to see Mayweather, a career welterweight, go against a heavyweight like Tyson, even in an exhibition. He said it feels confusing and unnecessary, leaving him skeptical about the whole project.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are going to fight in exhibition. We saw Mike Tyson fight Roy Jones, right? We heard Roy Jones say, at the end of the day, it was Mike. So when he started going crazy, I'm like, yo, that's Mike. I got to be careful. They're actually going to fight. Again, guys, ridiculous. 200 pounds, 140. Floyd Mayweather was fighting at 154, and he was severely undersized at 154. Floyd Mayweather was a guy that fought in the 130s to start his career and then fought up as high as 160 maybe. Floyd Mayweather was a small guy. He's now going to fight Mike Tyson, who is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Despite criticism, Tyson has proven he still has global pull. His last return to the ring, an exhibition against Jake Paul, reminded everyone of his star power. Even though Tyson was no longer in his prime, fans still tuned in worldwide, making it one of the most talked about events of the year. That fight went to a unanimous decision, but Tyson's presence alone carried the night. Mayweather has done the same, keeping himself active through exhibitions long after retiring in 2017. His recent bout against John Gotti III in 2024 kept his name in the headlines, proving that both men know how to turn entertainment into money.
We live in an attention economy. We live in an attention economy.
Sadly.
Sadly. There is nothing I want more than for Iron Mike Tyson, the greatest fighter in the history of humankind, and Floyd Mayweather, one of the best counterpunchers and defensive strikers in the history of mankind, facing off to be the biggest event that has ever happened. Sadly, Gorlock versus Butterbean on Aiden's brand risk would do better.
That's an amazing fight.
They don't have it because they don't have social media touch points.
The hype has also caught the attention of many inside boxing who have described the fight as one of the most unusual events in boxing history. It is being noted how rare it is to see two legends from completely different divisions and eras meeting in the ring. It's stressed that the fight is less about sporting logic and more about creating a global spectacle. For many, the Tyson-Mayweather clash represents the modern side of boxing. Entertainment first, competition second.
Maybe if we had some rules in place for these legends, that wouldn't have happened. You know, I don't even know. That guy's body looked amazing. We should have checked him too. So there's a lot. You know, I think that we do have to take care of them. But they're not done. What I mean by not done, because then, you know, that's a boxing term, so maybe someone thinks I mean like they can physically fight with the youth. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in their mind, competitively, they're not done yet.
The passion is still pushing.
It's still there, so let them do them. It doesn't bother anybody. I don't get it. Like, I watched Ampo and Pacquiao. You probably didn't. It didn't apply to you.
I did to get ready for the Barrios fight. Like, I reviewed it to see how Manny looked, and then, but no, the night of, no.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't watch it the night of, but I watched it.
So
That's what I'm saying.
You would actually advocate for, you know, some 50-year-olds.
Another perspective came from Carl Froch, a former world champion who gave his verdict. He echoed the idea that the fight is more entertainment than sport, but he also admitted that fans will always watch when names like Tyson and Mayweather are involved. He said, "In my opinion, I don't think this fight should should happen. I know it's an exhibition. It sounds sensational. Two of the biggest names in boxing history, really. You mention them to anybody, they are going to know how they are. One's half the size of the other. Meanwhile, Tyson himself has opened up further about why he still fights at 59. He said it's not only about money, but about proving to himself and to the fans that he can still step in the ring. He doesn't deny his age, but he insists his spirit remains unbroken. For Tyson, boxing is not just a sport, it's his life, his therapy, and his way of staying connected to the world. He admitted some might call it controversial, but he doesn't care. He wants to keep fighting as long as his body allows him to.
This is Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting.
With so many voices weighing in, from Logan Paul predicting chaos, to Lennox Lewis questioning the seriousness, to Daniel Cormier dismissing it altogether, the fight has become one of the most debated events of the year. Some see it as a circus, some as a business plan, and others as a historic clash of icons. But no matter the opinion, the truth is simple. People will watch.
I do not know if Mike would honor any of those agreements. Really? If there was a moment
They've
to
had
crack.
beef for years.
Yeah. If there was a moment to really... Could he hit him? I mean, that little can move still at 50 years old. Yeah. He's so slick.
Yep.
He's still in shape. He's still fit.
They're both old as This is the boxing.
How old is Mayweather?
67.
Dude, Bernard
49?
Hopkins
49.
was still at the best in the world at 50.
Yep.
I mean, that's incredible.
That doesn't mean shit, though. With this. Because he
Kentucky's
was active fighting contenders.
Yeah. Kentucky's got Gomez on the ground.
You're talking about two retired guys.
Yeah.
Fighting the exhibition.
That's so
It's just
weird.
money grabs.
It's so weird,
Yeah,
though.
it is weird. It's money grabs. I don't like it, but it's fun.
Besides this, the sight of one of the internet's most famous creators crumbling from a light Tyson punch was the perfect reminder of the legend's raw power. It also bridged two worlds, the old school boxing audience and the new digital generation that follows creators like MrBeast. That crossover is exactly what makes Tyson versus Mayweather such a massive spectacle.
Yeah, he's rich as give him that. It looks pretty fun. I gotta be honest.
And by the way,
it looks like he's living pretty awesome.
Got punched twice in his career.
Yeah, he's been hit maybe 3 times.
I mean, that's so incredible. Yeah. Got punched.
Now, I don't really give a about him fighting Mike Tyson, but I hope he gets paid, him and Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be weird.
At the end of the day, Tyson's return isn't about belts or rankings. It's about entertainment, legacy, and proving he can still create headlines. Mayweather, always the businessman, knows the value of his undefeated record and his ability to draw crowds. Together, they've created an event that has the sports world buzzing, whether people love it or hate it.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather is happening. What is going on? This is where boxing is in 2025. And listen, I'm not going to complain because I understand the layout of things. We already had Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We have Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis. This feels like the Temu version of it. And that sounds crazy because we have two of the greatest of all time about to participate in this, but both of them are about 30 years past their sell-by date in an exhibition bout in which their weights will be 60 to 70 to 80 pounds different. If you got on board with Jake and Mike, it was because at least they were going to weigh the same. I don't even know what to think. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly. Either everybody in the world is going to want to watch this or 10,000 people will watch it. Probably both men want a ton of money and they're being promised a ton of money, but it's happening.
As the countdown to fight night continues, the debates will only grow louder. Will it be a joke, a circus, or a legendary spectacle? Nobody can say for sure, but one thing is guaranteed. When Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather step into that ring, the world will be watching.
Let's talk about the biggest and most important exhibition in boxing right now. Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Now you're talking about a real exhibition amongst two legends that deserve to get plenty of money together. Let's break records. Let's everybody go out and support a real exhibition amongst two legends. This is how the game is supposed to go. We don't need to confuse them with the other fighters and all that. Shout out to Floyd and shout out to Mike. Made he check more money than the, what's that place where they print the money? The Mint. Made he check more money than the Mint can print. You know what I mean?
So what do you think? Is Mike Tyson really proving he still belongs in the ring, or is this just another money fight with Floyd Mayweather? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this wild matchup. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, share this video with fellow fight fans, and subscribe to Ring Rivalry for more non-stop coverage, updates, and inside takes on the biggest stories in boxing. Stay tuned, because this fight is only getting crazier from here.